suppose you would have faced some of those tough choices when you were a kid, too.
Yeah, I did. To be honest, I did. But I think, you know, I was lucky enough to have great parents. My mum was really strict with me, so I was in bed by 9 o'clock. So.
Dude, when the paparazzi say stuff about you, your mom goes off. She does not appreciate the coverage.
Yeah, and I suppose that, you know, as a parent, you have to be like that with your kids because I suppose the early stages that are important. You know, it's important for your kids to have good manners and...
There she is right there.
Yeah, it's important for your kids to have good manners and be respectful. So yeah, I suppose as a parent, it's important to be like that.
I imagine for your mother, and maybe I should ask her this question next time, the idea that, so she sees she's got this kid growing up in a tough neighborhood. There's tragedy in your family, certainly. You know, you've lost family members. Mom's just trying to do whatever they can do to teach their kids this is the right path. Could you get the sense that she was just trying to do that kind of stuff?
No, at the time, I think when you're a young kid, you don't realise, to be honest. It's not until you get older and you sort of like, you sit back and you thank your parents, because when I was young, you can imagine I had a lot of energy. I wanted to be out on the streets. You know, there was times where I was in my bedroom and I couldn't, because I lived on an estate. So there was times where I was in my room and I looked out the window, you know, all my friends were sort of like sitting on the bench with their friends, probably smoking and drinking, talking to girls, you know, and you want to be a part of it. Maybe I didn't want to smoke and drink, but I didn't mind being there, you know, on a bench just with my friends, just chilling out. Yeah. But obviously, as you get older, you understand that, you know, maybe if I would have done that, then I wouldn't have been here today. Did
she talk to you about her choices and say, here's why you can't go out?
Every day.
Yeah?
Every single day. I can still hear it in my ears.
When did you start to really understand it?
I suppose when I got into, like, she used to say things like, you need to go to bed early, you've got training tomorrow, you can't eat this, you've got to eat this. And I'm like, what do you mean I need to go to bed early? Like, no matter what happens, even if I go to bed at 12 o'clock, let's say midnight, I'm still going to give it 100% in training. But just that discipline from day one, which was so important because now I'm so disciplined, you know, and that's probably, my mom's probably the reason why, because, you know, when I was young, you know, I used to eat the right things, I used to go to bed early. So I was, you know, from a young age, had a lot of energy for training. I could always train well, I could always play well. But yeah, I could, you know, every day she would drum into me, you know, the importance of going better, just doing the right things.